Welcome back live to Beijing. TVB Pearl for the duration of these Olympics, broadcasting from the International Broadcast Centre in Beijing. And the basketball coming to you from not too far away at the Wu Song Indoor Basketball Arena. So it'll be China here in the white tops against Spain. Yao Ming, such a likeable character playing the US. There was no aggression, a lot of smiles. He's on very, very friendly terms with a lot of the Americans, and also the likes of Pau Gasol. Gasol hoping to make up for not a disappointing season, because the Lakers made it to the finals, but the fact that the Boston Celtics came away and Gasol unable to pick up that championship ring. So we get things underway here at Wu Song, with China hoping to make up for a massive defeat at the hands of the United States, losing eventually by around about 35 points. And Yao Ming giving Chinese fans a bit of a scare in that match when he went over badly on one of his ankles. And good to see him turning out again for China here. So both the Gasol brothers are playing once again, although Mark will start from the bench. Pau Gasol on.
And of course, Spain winning their first game here in the group stages against Greece. So Spain looking in very good position here to progress, as China has a good first basket here.
This is Fernandez. Now out to Calderon. Just missing. That was Felipe Reyes.
Liu Wei there with an easy turnover.
Fernandez, pass off the floor and an easy layup for Spain again. 2-all. And that one from Felipe Reyes. This is Liu Wei, the Chinese skipper. Little block there from Yao Ming. From out wide and missing, that was Yi Jianlian, the player I mentioned, who's just been traded to New Jersey. And it's Raul Lopez. Offloads back for Lopez again. Shying there at the three-pointer. Pau Gasol out there for Jimenez. Carlos Jimenez from outside. 7:50 left in this first quarter. Liu Wei. Over there to Yi. Yi making it look easy. Yi Jianlian. Just 20 years of age, but already it seems like he's been in the NBA for, well, not forever, but for at least a good few years.
There's a foul there on number 5 for Spain, and that's Fernandez with a good drive to the basket.
Yi from underneath. Always good to see a replay of that from the free throw line, and we've seen some friendly jesting by the crowd here. They do like to jeer opponents taking free throws, and it's nothing different to what you see in the NBA sometimes.
No, Andrew, actually, if you actually get the opportunity to actually go to an NBA arena and watch it, it's actually pretty unbelievable how much they try to distract you when you're at that free throw line. I'm not sure I could hit the basket if there was so much going on.
You caught one of the Lakers games
yes,
last season,
and
right?
absolutely. I mean, people are waving stuff in front of you, and it's making so much noise. A good three-pointer there from China. So it's 7-all here in the first.
So putting in the hard yards is their skipper, Liu Wei. Keep an eye out for him, the number 5. He'll be on court most of the time. Pau Gasol now.
So both teams 50% from the three-point attempts, and Spain almost 50% from the previous game against Greece. And here a quick turnover.
This is Liu. That was Jimenez, the Spanish skipper, who fumbled that before. Liu won't go from outside the line. Yao Ming will get inside the paint and put that one away.
He is unstoppable right there, Yao Ming. The big man, nobody can hold him. And then, of course, China not expected to win this match.
No, but it's good for us, though, not so much because China's playing, but to actually get a good look at Spain. It's the first time we've seen them here in our coverage. They are the reigning world champions.
And Spain very much one of the contenders for the gold. Been on a very strong form as of late, and winning against Greece as it did with 81-61. Very strong victory against what we were thought as being a strong Greek team.
Well, it's almost like the Spanish have Greece's number, because they beat them in the final of the World Championships and they kept the Greeks under 50 points. This is Liu again. He'll try his fortune from outside the line. So a couple of changes here.
Unfortunate for China, they didn't drain that basket. Had they got that one, they could have gone up by 4 points. And I'm sure the Spanish coach would like to settle things a little bit, because China got off to an awful good start here. I'm sure that the coaching team would told the Spanish team to make sure that they get a good grip of this game from the start, because the last thing they want is the spectators getting too much involved. But here, a good basket in a challenge from Yao on Pau Gasol, but Pau Gasol getting out on top on this one.
Well, they got the Spanish players off the bench. That little slam from Pau Gasol. Jimenez just knocking it out of the hands of Sun Yu. Sun on the books of the LA Lakers. And back for Liu again. Good pass off from Yao Ming. Yao Ming turns and picked up immediately by Rudy. Oh. Pau Gasol flying through the air there. That even looked a little dangerous. Pau Gasol comes back down to the paint. Jimenez knocked on his feet. There's the Spanish skipper, the oldest guy in the squad as well, gets a hand in the face from Yao Ming.
So it looks like Pau Gasol is going to have the honor of guarding Yao Ming, and that is really a battle of the giants. Don't forget, Yao Ming is a full 2 meters and 26, and Pau Gasol standing at 2 meters and 13. So it's two pretty big boys out there battling for space.
Marc Gasol. Gasol gets it right over the top of Yao Ming. Going for three. And that's what you call an aerial bombardment. Came from quite a height. Rudy Fernandez nets three for Spain. Spain 3 from 4, 75% from three-pointers. Always good to see Rudy there following up with another couple of points. Stolen there from right under the nose of Sun Yu. A little slow to latch onto that pass. And right in front of the Chinese bench as well. So China, coached by a former Lithuanian international, Jonas Kazlauskas. There's a Chinese assistant coach. In fact, he has a couple of assistant coaches. And one of them is American Don Nelson. Taking a look at the action again there. Rudy firing from way out.
And up over Yao Ming, which is not an easy feat. And Rudy Fernandez, when we look at his score sheet from the game against Greece the other day, actually the top scorer for Spain with 16 points, followed by the sensation, really, Ruby Ricky. So Rubio, the young Spanish player, which is the big name for the future.
Yeah, it's just 17 years of age, and the kid can shoot. We saw him hit a three-pointer from back near the halfway point. So he's going to be around. He's already been compared by American sports writers to the likes of Magic Johnson. And his teammates in the Spanish national side call him a freak of nature. Oh, nice. Good basket there from Zhu Fengyu. Counting down in this first quarter. Just 3 minutes left, 17-14. So Spain not exactly cruising at the moment. Narrow lead over the Chinese. Marc Gasol doing some pretty solid marking there, and it's now away with Liu Wei, the Chinese skipper. Big cheer roaring around the Wukesong Indoor Arena here, and easy work. Just give it to the big man.
And good play there from Liu Wei. Interaction there between Yao. Very simple combination that's going to give them a lot of baskets.
Marc Gasol picks up a foul on the way through with that layup.
And it was Rudy again with the play up to Marc. So Rudy Fernandez having a very good game here again today. Rudy's taking a rest.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't know why they're resting him. He's on fire at the moment. Why not use him up for the rest of the quarter?
Well, I think, Andrew, they just might want to make sure that he's going to be fresh when they come down the stretch. So Marc Gasol here at the free throw line. So it's 20-16 now to Spain. And China misses the free throw attempt right there, and Spain on a quick attack here. And they slow down play now and just trying to move the ball around. There's Marc Gasol with the ball. And good defensive rebound there by China. There's the Chinese skipper calling for the ball. Yi going to the basket. And I think that's going to be called ring handling right there by the Americans, protecting the ball from dropping into the basket, and point goes to China.
Goaltending because he pulled the ring down and it just popped the ball back out.
Good defense here from China, and they're on a quick breakaway. But I think there was an offensive foul there called, and one of the Spanish players is lying down on the floor. Let's see it here again. Oh yeah, definitely the big offensive foul there, and he got a big knock onto his head. I can't see who it is from where the position, but that's number 8. That's number 8 there, Calderon. It's a Calderon, but he's back up on his feet. And I'm joined here in the box by Don Bosart. So Don Bosart, China hanging in here again against one of the favorites for the tournament.
Well, they showed us they have a lot of heart when they played the Americans, and also a lot of skill. I think anybody who plays them is going to have to play basketball, and the Spanish team is getting all they want right now. Quick outlet pass, missed the three-pointer. So fast break for the Chinese, they just hold it up, slow down the action a little bit. Spanish trying to play very, very close, one-on-one.
And Ricky Rubio there with the ball. 17-year-old wonder kid from Spain. And let's see what he can show us here today. Definitely, potentially one of the big stars of this basketball tournament.
There's an offensive foul right there on Marc. So good defensive play by number 14 there from China.
Spain already with 5 turnovers there and a 3-point attempt, but it's just jumping off the rim.
China's ball. So both teams marking each other really close. The Spanish are definitely playing a zone-type defense, and there it is. They've thrown that pass a few times. Foul on number 4. He's saying, look, I only got the ball. We'll see right here if that's true. Well, tell you what, he's right. He did only get the ball. But I tried to ref some basketball in the States one time, and it's very difficult.
So we're going to take a short break. We'll be back right after this commercials for some more basketball between China and Spain.
The Beijing Games are bringing fortune to main title sponsors, as well as other non-sponsors. The bandwagon, it seems, has lots of room. Money magazine will also follow Bill Gates' visit in Hong Kong, where he'll deliver a keynote address. Wednesday night at 7 on Pearl.
Skill, technology, forged by dedication, to bring us the most brilliant of emotions. We shall remember these historic achievements in full high definition.
Panasonic, ideas for life.
Welcome back to the game between Spain and China. Very, very close game at this point. You can just see the stats right here. China is 8 from 15 up from the floor, and Spain is 7 of 14 from the floor. 3 points are really the difference in 3-point field goals. There's 3 for Spain and 2 for China, and that's basically the score differential right now.
Yeah, and Spain continuing the good form from the 3-point line. Spain basically being 50% from the free-throw line against Greece. So that's something that China's going to have to look out for, is to shut down those opportunities for cheap 3-point shots.
Almost another steal. Reaching in, foul on Mark, number 13. Second foul on Mark in the last few minutes. That's Li Nan with the three-pointer, and now China takes a narrow lead, 21-20. Very physical ball game here, Kiki.
Very physical, and both teams really trying to harass each other with the defensive play.
Well, Li Nan trying to reach in to get the ball, but he caught the forearm. Right there you could see it was right on his forearm. He had his hand on the ball at the start, but the ball didn't come loose.
Marc Gasol is robbed right there, and China is on the move.
Oh.
It's a big shame there they didn't make that basket there. Wang with a great opportunity to put China ahead by a few.
You know, he knows he's going to get called for a foul reaching that far across. Even if he got only ball, his arm is almost completely around their body. They'll call you on a reaching in foul there 99% of the time.
Gasol with the foul. And Yi, I think, is getting called for a foul again, and I think also Yi is running at least up to his second, if not third foul already here in this game.
Well, they have to be really careful. I don't know what the crowd is booing at. There was lots of contact there from two players.
Well, they're just trying to throw Marc Gasol off his shot, and they look like they succeeded. Chinese spectators obviously having learned from watching NBA on TV. So 1 for 2 there for Marc Gasol. And that should bring us to even. Oh, that's a great steal right there.
So both teams missing the layups. The Spanish team has shown some really quick defense, quick hands, with a few steals here. Foul on number 7, reaching in. So Chen with the drive there, drawing the foul off of Navarro. And the other thing, Kiki, here, if they come out with huge energy and play great ball here in the Olympics, it's a great showcase for them to possibly get a tryout with an NBA team, which means big bucks.
Well, that's definitely an angle that you may very rightly be pointing out there. Of course, knowing that this is kind of like a shopping floor, so to speak, for the NBA. Everybody out there is well aware that if they could put in a big Olympics, they could maybe get drafted for a big team in the NBA in the U.S.
And if not the U.S., they've got a really nice basketball league going in Australia right now. They've got the European League that's going. So there's lots of scouts that are here at the Olympics looking at the talent that's on show.
Marc Gasol there with a basket after being marked pretty solidly underneath the basket. Yao Ming obviously having a little bit of a breather. And a three-point attempt here. Picked up, and the basket is in. And I think that was number 7, Wang, who got that easy layup at the end. China with a very good offensive rebounding at the moment. And Yi and Yao Ming exchange places, and probably the Chinese coach just wanted to make sure that China hangs in here for the remainder of the second quarter. Good movement here of the ball by Spain, and a nice three-pointer right there. That was all set up because of the quick movement of the ball. Liu with a very nice basket, going all the way by himself. The Chinese skipper showing why he is the man to go to when they're under pressure. Marc Gasol. Oh, that was... Well, they keep the ball in play, the Spanish, but not this time.
Navarro just couldn't keep a hold of the ball there. But I'm really impressed with number 8. That's Calderon from the Spanish team. He's got such quick hands. He's constantly like a fly in the ointment for the Chinese players. Got his hands coming in all the time.
Yes, and of course also Calderon, half-decent scorer as well. He had 14 points in his first game here at the Olympics. And he was, in fact, also the player that played the most. He played almost 25 minutes in the first game against Greece.
Just Liu just getting a little bit over-anxious there. caught his arm. Well, it looked like it was basically accidental. He was trying to figure out a way to get his hand to the ball, but just kept sliding his hand along his arm. And I'll tell you what, the Chinese side better be very careful with their fouling.
Yeah, the foul count is going up really quickly. Oh, and terrible error there by number 8 from Spain, Calderon, which we just spoke so highly about. But Yao Ming, no, he elects not to go for the 3-shot attempts. 3 points right there by number 5, I think, Low again. So the skipper keeping the Chinese in this game very well indeed, and now China leading by 4.
Well, this crowd is going to go absolutely berserk if China can keep playing this way. Another reaching in foul. They just don't want to give up the easy 2. So with a timeout here on the floor, trying to regroup. And as they take their break on the court to decide what their
game between China and Spain. China leading with 4 and going for the basket. But this time around, the Spanish team managed to collect the ball, and they are on the fast break. And very good basket there by number 4. Good team play there from Spain, Gasol. Getting a good pass, so only 2 points in it here, and that is Ricky Rubio, the 17-year-old kid, the wonder kid from Spain. And Yao just too big in there. What do you do against a man like that?
Well, you got to keep him out of there in the first place. But they really took it to him that last time. He was out too far from the basket, didn't see Rubio behind him, and of course the easy alley-oop into him.
It's another good basket there by Pau Gasol, and that's that combination between the young Rubio and Pau Gasol seems to be working very well. So Rubio is now shattering the captain of the Chinese team.
You're right, Kiki. Yao Ming really wants to win this game. You just see him right there.
Well, I noticed just before the game started, he was much more animated than he was the other night, in a way, and he was really telling his teammates a little bit off. He was really making them very focused. So it just makes you wonder, perhaps he thinks that China has an opportunity to come out with some points in this game, but really on paper, Spain definitely strong favorites.
Well, he's played enough ball in NBA that knows that if they play as a team, they can match up against anybody and at least play their game. You know, that's all he wants them to do is play their game. If they play their game, they have a chance to beat Spain.
And there again, 2 for 2 for Yao Ming from the free throw line. We talked about that. Yao Ming very impressive when it comes to his free throws.
He always has been. The first time we saw him was before the Sydney Olympics, and his free throws were good then. Good rebound there. Yao Ming just tipping it out to his teammate.
Lu Wei there being shattered by Rubio. China moving around the ball.
Foul called on number 10. So Wang, who's been with the Chinese squad for a number of years, to the line. He's a cagey guy, too. He's got a really nice touch with the ball. You give him a clear shot, he'll make it.
He's a very smart player. We saw that the other evening against the Americans as well. And he's not all that small either. He stands at 7 feet.
Well, who would have thought, except for Yao Ming, that they would be ahead in the first half by 6 points.
Was that a basket or not there?
No basket. A couple of alley-oops they've missed like that.
Look at the rebounds, 13-9 for China. And here a three-point attempt, and it's absolutely drained by number 8.
That's Zhu.
Zhu with a very nice three-pointer. He didn't have all that much time. And listen to the crowd. And that's the Spanish skipper there who draws a foul, Jimenez. And Yi, I mean, I'm not sure, but he must be getting very close to have to sit out for the rest of the game.
Well, that's the fine line that you have when you're trying to mark people very close. How close can you mark them and stay away from foul trouble? And, you know, if you foul out, then you have to bring in the reserves, and they may not be able to mark them the same way.
No, definitely not. Yi, of course, being one of the tallest players on the court. Yi standing, if I'm not very wrong, at about 7 feet something. Yi stands at, well, he stands at 6 feet 11, so he's almost 7 feet.
It's amazing what green tea and some herbal spices from the countryside can do for your growth.
China definitely producing some of the tallest players in the basketball tournament, and so as well in the volleyball tournament.
But I may sound like I was joking, but years ago, before China was really opened up that much, I had a chance to go up north a little bit, and I was amazed at how tall the Chinese were up north. And I think it's because of the influence of you have the Russia connection and the cross-border trading that was going on, and they definitely picked up some genes from somewhere, because everybody was tall, the men and the women.
And here Jimenez at the free throw line, and he misses the first, the Spanish skipper. And although the players looks cool and calm, the coach certainly does not.
Yeah, he's not very happy with what's happening right now. So full court press by the Spaniards, trying to get back into this game, and it's working right now. Quick steal. Thought he was going to go for the three-point play.
And that was Rudy
nice.
there with a nice basket. The top scorer from the game against Greece is picking up where he left. And we're having another timeout.
Well, the last time out didn't seem to help them that much, but they still have a 6-point lead. But lots of time left in this half for them to close the gap if China doesn't keep playing the way they've been playing. They need to keep taking it to them, be very careful. And that's really a nice shot. It almost looked like he was going to hit a fadeaway jumper. Instead, he did kind of a fadeaway hook shot.
Spain definitely under the gun here. China giving them everything they can take, and maybe even more here in the second quarter. And as you can see on the picture, thousands of local residents and Chinese citizens out there to support their own team.
Yes, it's really amazing the support that they're getting. And, you know, in one way, in another way, it's not amazing at all when you consider a few billion people that they have in China.
Yes, and one thing for sure we definitely can see and feel here in this Olympics is the citizens has really embraced this Olympics. So Liu with the ball. And that's another three-point attempt, but completely missed and picked up here, and is Rubio with the ball.
Another missed shot underneath the basket by the Spaniards, although was under a lot of pressure.
And it's Yi. Everybody hustling for position right now. Nobody can get a free shot. And a lot of stuff going on there between Yao and I think they want a foul as well.
No, it was the shot clock was winding down. Just as he pumped it through, it went to 0, and the Spaniards are saying, no, 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 it already wound down. But the referee went, it's 2 points.
And that's a turnover here. China on the move. Oh, that was really unfortunate. He couldn't get the shot off there, Lou.
Whoa, the crowd, I was just going to say, is going to go crazy if he makes that three-pointer.
Well, that was a beautiful three-pointer right there from Ju.
Look at Yao Ming. He is absolutely beside himself.
Well, you know, Don, if China could go into the halfway break with a lead here, you know what? They might actually be able to pull this off and get you know, because obviously the big problem for China is they have a smaller bench. So they're going to get more tired as the game progresses. But now they can soon get out and get some a little bit of rest.
Again, very, very tight defense from the Spanish players. Now they got the turnover. Wang just dropped it and it came off his knee. That's not a replay of that. That's a replay of Yi with his slam dunk.
I think it's Wang there also giving up a foul, so the big man from the Chinese squad, Wang and Yi, is soon getting into foul trouble, and that could really become very decisive in the third and the fourth quarter. Pau Gasol at the line.
You know, in a way that I still say at this level there's no excuse, but you have to understand that they're also very tired. They don't come to the free throw line all relaxed. Sometimes their body's shaking from all the running they've been doing up and down the court. Whole different story when you're feeling tired like that.
And all the friendly, nice bumps into the ribs and the back doesn't help either. And look what's... Oh, Yao Ming misses the basket.
Leo probably shouldn't have gone for that foul there. Reaching in. And obviously, he's played some soccer. Well, they called it technical. I wonder what the technical is on. I didn't see anything wild out there.
And now the Spanish top scorer can't score from the free throw line either.
2 technicals? A 2-shot technical.
Well, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Liu Wei is obviously not very happy with the situation. China here with a good opportunity to go into the halfway break with a lead.
Well, the Spanish are playing a little bit of cat and mouse, trying to bring down the shot clock. The end of the half is drawing near.
Good defense there from China, and here an opportunity with a quick basket. And it is the playmaker Liu who's set up by Yao Ming, and Jimenez is lying down on the floor again. Second Spanish player down.
We could hear him hit the court. This was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, what was he trying to attempt right there?
He was trying to foul him. And his head, you could hear it.
And Don, that just shows you how desperate the Spanish side is starting to get in this game. And really, you know, this early in the game, only halfway through, you would have thought they could keep their composure better than this, particularly from the captain.
Well, Spain won their first game in their pool.
Very comprehensively against Greece, so they don't really have to worry. But of course, on the other hand, if they do lose this game, then everybody will start to lick their lips.
Well, not only that, they're not a shoe-in because there's 6 teams in a pool. Every game is important. And I believe that their coach is from Lithuania. This is, you know, that's pretty serious when you land on the back of your head. That's where the serious head injuries come from.
Ricky Rubio with the ball. Quick attempt here for a three-pointer, but what defense again.
Well, Kiki, I just have to take my hat off to the Chinese. What hustle, what play. And Yao Ming came out in this match totally inspired. He looks like he's not going to take no for an answer. And there you have it right there, a 9-point. Here comes Yao Ming and the rest of his team. And to think that they were saying that Yao Ming probably would not be able to compete in this tournament because of his foot problems, but he's not only out there, but he's leading this team. Maybe not in scoring, but definitely he's leading them in their inspiration. Sun Yi on him. He fade a turnaround jumper, and the ball comes back to China. Starting off where they left off in that first half. And a reaching in foul. I think that was on. Well, definitely it was on not number 5.
Yes, and Don, as we were talking about earlier, fouls could become a very critical element of this match, and Chinese players already having a lot of them with the 2 fouls.
3 points right there.
And I think that was Chu, was that right? Chu already has 2 personal fouls, so does Liu. Same thing for Yao Ming and Lee.
I think there's going to be a technical here on number 5. Look at this. The Spanish coach is going berserk. And I think it wasn't a technical foul, but boy, I tell you, they were giving Rudy a serious talking to. You can see the Spanish coach standing up there in front of his bench with his arms behind him. And there's Rudy with his 3-point effort. Yao Ming with the rebound. So again, Spanish team playing a very tight defense. And Yao Ming fouled by number 13.
And a shot there from Ju, but misses the basket, so it's Spain now on the attack. Rudy, but he misses the pass. Parkinson not able to reach that pass from Rudy, and it's China again, the playmaker from China, Liu Wei. And he tries a 3-pointer, and he drains it, so China now going up 52-37. And China getting off to a stormer here in the 3rd quarter. And it looks like everybody's starting to get belief.
So good effort, though. They're going for everything, but I noticed that when they're going up for their 3 points, they're ahead, they're relaxed. They don't look like they're forcing the shot.
And one thing to take note of, the Chinese players really looking like they're going 100%, not giving up anything easily. And Pau Gasol, they're wrestling for control of the ball.
Sun Yi thought he'd been called on for a foul, but not called on for a foul. They said Spain's ball. Well, Spain needs to put a few balls in that basket because they need to quiet this crowd down. The crowd is going crazy right now. And
well, I don't know if it's too late to quiet this crowd down, Don.
Well, that was no basket. It was a foul called before the basket. So it was a foul away from the ball. And you can hear the crowd. That's a great drive. That's Calderon, number 8.
Yi with the ball. He needs to get it back to his playmaker there. Liu Wei. Marked tightly. Another three-point attempt here, but that's misses. And Spain with the defensive rebound.
Very lucky to get that rebound. Calderon really wasn't in position. Over and back, over and back. And the Spanish player Rudy trying to convince him that it wasn't over and back, but they had gained control in their half, and they were the ones that took it back over. You know, what I've seen so far in this tournament is the refereeing is a lot better than I've seen in the Olympics.
Any previous Olympics, yes. There haven't been that many controversies at all so far. And Yao Ming, they're really upset with himself for not making that basket because he wanted the three-point play.
This was great effort to try to make that basket.
And then how often do you see Yao drive the basket this way when he plays in the NBA?
Well, I tell you what, he's playing inspired ball out there right now.
Ooh, and he misses his first attempt.
Unusual to miss. Listen to the crowd. Well, I tell you, the crowd is definitely in this. Foul on Yao Ming right there.
So is that personal there on Yao Ming?
Yes, he just
then he goes to
him.
3 fouls, and he's getting really in danger.
And he knew it was a foul. He had his arm out there. If it had been just his body, he might have got away with it.
So I think you're right, Don. I think the personal fouls could play a very big role in this game as we get into the 4th quarter. But here, almost halfway in the 3rd quarter. And good play there by China. Liu needs to hold on to the ball here. He loses possession. And Spain just can't buy a basket. Ricky Rubio taking up the role as playmaker here now. Going for the shot.
Fouled from behind.
Yes, indeed.
I think that was Sun Yi that got him from behind.
I'm not sure. That might have been a little bit unnecessary right there.
Okay, number 4 is coming in for China.
Here's number 4, Chen. The young Spaniard making the first of his free throws here. Let's see if he makes it 2 for 2. You see the waving, trying to steer him off, and it worked, but I think that was too early movement there.
Yeah, Spain was in the paint. Well, maybe not. They just may have had a substitution.
Anyway, it's 53 to 40 for China. Oh, that's a good steal there from Ricky Rubio. And, well, he gets stopped in his tracks. It's Marc Gasol. Oh, that is actually Pau Gasol who makes that basket. So he's gonna give it a good run out there.
Well, they're starting to make a little bit of a run right now because they've been able to steal the ball a few times. But that's what we talked about before the start of the second half, is Spain's ability on defense to really be in their face, and they've got very quick hands.
Yeah, and I think a good call there from Team China's coach to just take a timeout and just slow things down a little bit here. Very important for China to hold this lead to go into the fourth quarter. And who knows, if China leads going into the fourth quarter, anything can happen.
Well, they have been a bit fortunate with their three-pointers. They've been close to 100% in this.
Well, they were also very strong in the matchup against the U.S. the other night, but it was at this stage and a little bit earlier that the U.S. ran away from China. But today, it looks like the Chinese are going to hang in here with the Spanish sides, which are, frankly, some of the favorites for the tournament.
Well, I'm sure they're shocked right now. But they look like they still have belief that they'll come back and win this game. But not if this man here has anything to say about it. China's ball off the Spanish leg. Oh, he changed his mind. Well, that was strange. I think the referee forgot who was at which end. Boy, Spaniards are getting very lucky to get the ball back so many times there.
Yes, I think that sometimes, a few times, the Chinese playmakers just too eager to move forward, and sometimes you just make sure they get good control of the ball.
Now, who made the attempted steal? Was that Rubio?
Yes, that was Rubio, and he was attempting to steal the ball from Chen.
He is quick. My goodness.
He is very quick. And I don't think China is going to beat the Spanish side on speed, so it's very important for them to gain possession of the ball when they get the opportunity.
One thing they need to do is continue to put the ball in the hoop.
Good offensive rebound there. Yao that's Yi just telling him to slow down. That's Yao Ming with the rebound. And I think that's Chinese ball.
That's the one part of Yao Ming's game that I really question. He was right close to the basket. I would think right there he'd try to slam dunk it.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make that little soft shot, because there's so many hands there bumping him and moving him around.
Well, with his size and physique, he really should be able to just walk up to the basket. And
there's Rubio again.
A turnover there by Rubio, picking it up, and he's driving the basket.
And that's a charge. Zhu did not even move. Watch this. He just stood there and took it.
Great defense there. So both teams making quite a few errors here. But the important thing, of course, for China is that they're maintaining their lead. And China's number 10 coming in, getting a bit of a run, lean on.
I don't think Rubio thought that Zhu was going to actually stand there with him coming full blast. I think he thought he was going to move away, but instead of Zhu just crossed his arms in front of him and braced himself for the inevitable.
Chen there driving with the ball.
Shot clock down to 6, and that's a good shot right there. There you have it, Wang, number 14. He's got such a great turnaround jumper, very soft hands.
There he has the field goals, 52.6% for China, and the Spanish down in the 40s. But a good basket there for Pau Gasol. And he is really keeping the Spanish side in it in this third quarter. It's Chen again with the ball. China would be happy with a couple of three-pointers here.
Shot. You just felt like he was going to do that. The guy, he faked twice. The guy never jumped with me. He went, well, hey, I'll just go ahead and make this shot then. And
he does. If he doesn't get contested, he's going to keep draining those. So 57-44. Quite a big surprise lead here for China in the third quarter.
So Rubio off.
Yes, Rubio for Calderon. So Calderon given an opportunity to get on the court. Obviously, the Spaniards need to come up with something here because they're really looking like having to go into the fourth quarter, being behind by a good 13, 14 points here to the Chinese.
Wang was going, what? What foul was that? I'd like to see that again. But like we said, the refereeing this year is the best we've seen it in the Olympics.
Pau Gasol at the free-throw line. And he misses. But Spain get the offensive rebounds.
Well, that was a lazy rebound effort by Wang. He just didn't believe that he was going to come around him like that.
And there we go. Well, maybe Wang is also worried about his personal fouls. Spain all-court press.
Technical foul on the Spanish coach. He pointed at the bench, but I mean, he pointed over toward the bench, but I think it was the Spanish coach.
That's Liu Wei there, the Chinese skipper. Technical. So China piling under pressure here. He misses the second though.
But it's still China's ball.
Sudan. China goes into the fourth quarter with a healthy lead of 10-12 points.
They just have to continue playing the way they're playing. They have to move quick. They can't just stand around and try to let the clock wind down. They still have to make some baskets.
But you know, this is totally not in the script. And Yao, they're losing the possession of the ball.
But who's the foul on? So the referee was just saying who had the ball because he was quite animated there.
So China both have Liu and Chen in at the same time, opting for speed on the court.
China needs to get inside, and that's what they're trying to do.
It's good play there, and it's Yao who picks up the ball.
Yao slowed it down just enough.
And that's what we spoke about before. Really important that they keep possession. It's Liu that's moving the ball forward. They both had 9 steals between themselves, China and Spain. And that's Wang working the ball.
And Yang with a second effort and 2 points.
And did you see that chest bump there by Yao Ming? Is he pumped up or what?
He is really pumped up. Somebody got it straight in the face.
I think that might have been the playmaker there, Liu, who really got a big bump, there maybe an elbow in the eye.
Yeah, he was walking away there while the basket was being made.
And that's, of course, the disadvantage when you're the shorter guy. The big guys tend to be hitting you with your elbows right in your face.
I think you've got it on the nose. May have broken his nose. That wouldn't be good, but they have those masks that he can wear that will protect his nose. See it there? Oh, see number 15. Oh, raked him right across the eye.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was actually on purpose.
Oh, no, it wasn't on purpose because he couldn't even see he was there. Well, let's hope his eye isn't damaged.
So Liu Wei there taking a break and being replaced by number 9 for China, and that's Sun Yu. And Wang at the free throw line. And Wang drains that one too. He's really been playing very strong here in the 3rd quarter. And just to remind you, China up 61-47.
That's great play right there. This is a great team effort by China. They're up by 14 with a minute to go in the 3rd. They score here, it would not go. I don't know what Chen was talking about. The ball came off him.
Well, Chen trying to tell everybody to take it easy, and then he went for the basket, and the dribble just completely got away from him.
That's a great drive. Oh, and great second effort. And that's China's ball. Nice try by, who is that, Calderon or Rivero?
So Chen there with the ball. China needs a basket here just to rub some salt into the sore here by the Spanish. 61-47, and the shot clock is ticking down. What was the call there, Don? Offensive foul?
I didn't see anything.
It must have been an offensive foul right there.
Well, it was definitely away from the ball because we didn't see anything. So, Spain trying to get at least 2 more points on the board. They certainly don't want to go into the last quarter with 14 points down. Going for the 3-point shot.
Good rebounding there. Good play from Yi.
Well, 14-point lead at the end of the 3rd quarter. Who would have thought that it could be that score by the end of the 3rd? But the Chinese side are just playing incredible, emotional basketball right now, and they continue to play smart. And as we have this break between the 3rd and 4th quarter, we're going to take a break ourselves for a commercial break, but we'll bring you back. Well, that could be a real problem for China, but, you know, they can't change their style of play right now, because if they just try to go to control the clock, I think they're going to be in trouble. They've got to continue making baskets.
Well, they missed that one. I agree with you, Don, though, and I have just a slight feeling that even if the Chinese have to play the 2nd string, I think they might be stepping up to it because this kind of opportunity doesn't come very often. Great defense there from Yao. Pau Gasol driving, and he slams that one. Ricky Rubio there harassing Chen. Great play to Yao Ming, and he keeps possession. Well, he didn't for very long, and it's Ricky Rubio, and he just dribbles so well.
Oh, quick 4 points brings it back to a 10-point ball game. And that's exactly what the Spanish side needed. They needed to come out and get a few points, unanswered points, and China just slightly missed a three-pointer there earlier. That would have made it a lot tougher on the Chinese, and Rubio is really raising havoc. Oh, there's a three-pointer. There you have that Zhu, number 8 with the three-pointer. And that's what they have to do. They have to continue play ball. Well, that was not really, that was the first call I would question, because he was coming across. And the Spanish guy, we won't see that. That was the slam dunk by number 4 there, Gasol.
Ricky Rubio there with the ball. This young kid, 17 years of age, getting a lot of play time here today.
Wow. Now all of a sudden the calls are starting to look a little bit suspect. That was good defense by Sun Yi.
Ricky Rubio, but he gets a little bit of a nudge there in the back. So China keeps being under pressure here at their own basket.
I'll tell you, the ones that are going to be under pressure in this last quarter is going to be the referees. Because it's going to be a very rough ball game coming down the stretch. And they're going to have to try to gain control of the game without making it just a referee's game.
Liu Wei with the ball, playmaker. That's good movement of the ball here now. Yao Ming fumbling a little bit. And that was a shot clock right there. China not able to get off a shot in time. So Spain with possession of the ball.
And that's Rudy. He's kind of got a smile on his face. I think he thinks that they have rattled the Chinese now and they can come back. Look at that. The turnovers are absolutely even in the game so far. And another 2-point easy shot.
Yeah, he was totally unmarked there, number 9. Reyes, Felipe Reyes, and all the time in the world to drain that one. So it's getting a little bit closer here now. Now only 9 points in it.
Not sure what Yao is doing out that far. Shot clock down to 3, 2. Oh. Well, Yao Ming knocked flat on his back, but no call.
Oh, and the Chinese defense just kept blundering right there after initially working pretty well. Gasol with an easy basket. Oh, nice behind the back by Ricky Rubio. So, as you said before, really a star of the future.
Well, from 14-point lead to a 7-point lead in about 3.5 minutes, you can. Welcome back to the basketball stadium where we were doing some commentary to ourselves. We were so excited about what's taking place here. And what a shot by Yao Ming. Well, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like the basket counted. So evidently they said there was a push-off foul by somebody. So nothing is going right for China right now, and now we're down to a 5-point game. So something has to happen where China starts getting calmed down a little bit. I'm not sure this Rubio kid is going to let him calm down.
Well, Liu there, the Chinese playmaker, needs to find something because it's all going the Spaniards' way now. Yao with the ball. Another error there. The Chinese team definitely very rattled right now. And we're almost halfway through here in the last and fourth quarter, and it's neck and neck.
There you go, down to a 3-point ball game. This is really sad to see that they've been able to dismantle the Chinese team so easily here in just 5 minutes. You know, and it's just not one player. When one of the Chinese goes up for a shot, look at this. There's at least 2 guys on top of him. There was one behind him trying to snag it as he went by.
Yes, a lot of double teaming up here from Spain. They're really in the face of China here, but now if the Chinese play here, number 7, Wang, could just drain this one, at least China would get a basket. He does, and that, I think, was a very important basket.
Well, every point down the stretch is going to be important.
Son Yu getting a run on the court now. It's number 7, Wang, sitting out on the bench now. And we have just a little bit less than 5 minutes left here of the fourth quarter, and there's only 4 points in it. Ricky Rubio.
It's going to go to the basket.
China needs to take the time here and just make sure they get in a good position to score. Liu with a shot, yes. He drains it. There's a 3-pointer. To 68-61. But look at how fast Spain got up in the other end.
And a foul on Yao Ming, I think.
And that was, of course, again, Ricky Rubio, who... Oh, that was Ruby from the Spanish side that made it that fast up to the other end.
Big fake on the foul, though. He was barely touched. That was a little bit of the old soccer fake.
And what is Yao Ming now fouled out? If he is, that's going to be a big trouble for Team China.
I'm not sure. They didn't say anything. So a 1-point basket turned into a 2-point play. Three-point ball game. 4 minutes left. Oh, 2-on-1. And nice follow-up. There you go, 1 point.
Yi with the ball. He's playing his playmaker. Little Yi again. Wang. Yi with the ball. Looking for the open man. Oh, and there's the basket, and again, that's your favorite player there, Don.
That's Wang. He's got such a soft touch. He was just inside the three-point marker, so that's a two-point basket, 70-67. Well, China needs to stop.
Oh, this is good play here. And Liu with the ball, and he's looking for, well, that was a foul right there. And probably a good foul there by Rudy.
Very, very smart foul because they were 3-on-1, and that was almost sure 2 points for China. So Yao Ming did not foul out, but he's definitely on his fourth foul.
He's got to be on his fourth foul, and Yao Ming back in, and Yi taking a rest out there. Let's see if they're trying to play out to Wang again for another three-point attempt for Wang. Liu with the ball.
Come on, make it.
Listen to the crowd. Marc Gasol. No space.
He's going to pass it inside. They said it's off the foot of Yao Ming. China has to stop arguing. They just need to get in there and continue to play ball.
Well, I think the crowd is trying really to put a lot of pressure on the referees. So we have a timeout here. And this is just unbelievably exciting right here from the Olympic Basketball Stadium. To everybody's surprise, China leading by 3 points here in the fourth quarter with only a few minutes left. And Don, if China wins this game, it totally changes the complexity of this group.
Yes, totally changes the complexion. But first, they've got to win this game.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm maybe getting ahead of myself. And I was just thinking, you know, everybody was talking about the fact that China really only had a realistic chance of perhaps beating Angola and Germany in this group. And so everybody's been counting, well, the chickens in that way, so to speak. And now, if China does win, this just changes everything.
That's right. But right now, all the momentum is with the Spanish team. They're playing with a huge amount of emotion right now.
And Marc Gasol there now with 20 points in this game, and just comparing that with his game against Greece, he only had 11 points. So Marc Gasol probably ending up with more than twice as many points for this game as he had against Greece. And that just shows you how much he had to dig deep against the Chinese. And let me just remind you that Spain beat the Greeks 81-66 in the previous game.
There it is, all tied up, 70-70.
So just a little bit more than 2 minutes left here, and it's all even. And the 3 points is just missed there by Liu. Well, he's taking on the shots. And it takes a lot of guts at this stage to do it.
Well, it's real interesting, the style of play that the Spanish have elected to take here. They're driving the basket to get off the pass.
That was Navarro there who just narrowly missed, and is now Liu with the ball, and it's still 70-70. And the crowd is going absolutely crazy here. Liu driving the ball, looking for Yao. And that's Wang.
There it is.
Wang with a three-pointer, so it's 73-70. And he's, oh, that's only 2 points. I'd like to see that in replay. Maybe he had his foot on the line.
Yeah, he must have just had his foot on the line. So China still with a 2-point lead. They would have loved to have that be a 3-point basket, though, to give them that little bit of a buffer.
Well, we might get a look at it here after this. Here we had the first 3-pointer to bring it to 70-70. A great shot there by Navarro. And there we have the shot.
Yep. Feet right on the line, just his toes. And the referee's showing him just 2 points.
This guy has been worth gold for China here in the last 2 quarters. And I think a lot rests on his shoulders to keep them in this game at this stage now. If he can make a couple more 3-pointers, could become very critical.
Yeah, the coach is taking him off.
Well, I think he might just hold him off here and maybe get him in for the last minute. The Spaniards really been driving the basket the last couple of minutes done.
They have. Well, it's down to the last minute right now. There's a 3-point shot.
And they get the rebound. That's Yi with the rebound. Pau Gasol not able to win the battle with Yi. And it's now the Chinese with the ball. And it's Liu Wei that is asking his teammate to settle down and get into their positions.
Well, 9 seconds on the clock.
Can they get the basket? Oh, he misses it completely.
And Yao Ming can't hang on to the ball.
So 30 seconds left. And China with a splendid lead of 2 points. Marc Gasol with the ball, looking for his brother. And he's made the basket, and does he get the foul as well?
No, no foul.
Well, to the relief of the Chinese side right there, but it's 70-72 all between China and Spain with less than 20 seconds left.
And unless they get the steal on China, China's going to get the last shot.
Well, we already know now what's going to happen. Definitely Spain is going to be all-court press. So does China elect to have some of the smaller, faster players in on the court now, or are they going for the big boys? A good basket here from Marc Gasol. Under a lot of pressure there from Yao Ming.
Oh, that was just an amazing shot, falling away. And it was a great job by Yao Ming to be in his face and not fouling.
Now, should Yao Ming have fouled him there? Well, he probably shouldn't, because then Yao would have had to exit the game.
That's
That's
right.
probably why he had no choice. But otherwise, I think Yao probably would have fouled Marc Gasol right there and hoped for him to miss one of his free throws. But anyway, less than 20 seconds left here at the Olympic basketball stadium, and it just couldn't be any more exciting than this.
Well, I think China ought to get the throw in and then call timeout. Then they get to throw it in from the half court.
Only one timeout.
So there's only one timeout left for one of the teams. I don't know which team.
19.7 seconds left, and the referee just making sure the number of timeouts are correct.
And I think they're saying you throw it in from midcourt. Yes.
So you called it right, Don. Playmaker Yi with the ball. Does he take on the shot himself?
That's a foul, reaching in foul on Ribeiro.
Ricky Rubio there.
He did.
Let's look at it here.
Foul, it was a body check is all it was. It wasn't a big one, but it was enough.
All right, Don, take your word for it here. So China with a foul. 12.4 seconds left. And it's Yao with the ball.
Now that was a foul that time, and they didn't call the foul.
So with 6.5 seconds left, Spain retains the ball. So what's the play going to be here, Don?
Well, they're going to drive the basket. I believe they're going to try to drive the basket and pass it off to one of the big men. That it's going to be an out pass. They won't be right under the basket, but they're going to start toward the basket and then toss it out to the side.
Just can't believe that China didn't get a shot on the basket here, and now having to defend.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kiki. I can't believe they didn't even get a shot on the basket. Well, I'll tell you what, that Ricky Rubio has been a fly in the ointment.
So let's see if it is Ricky Rubio who's going to drive the basket. It is. But he doesn't make it, and it's China.
Well, there you have it right there. It's a tie ball game, and they will go into overtime.
So welcome back here. It is 72-72 after full time between China and Spain here in the Olympic basketball tournament, and we are going to overtime. And this man right here on your picture, Pau Gasol, probably one of the people that we have to look out for here in this deciding overtime. 5 minutes of overtime.
Well, they didn't tell us how they decided who gets the ball.
And it's Yi with the ball, and China now got the ball with the playmaker, Wei.
Oh, it's off.
Yao Ming has been a little bit quiet around the basket for the last couple of minutes, and China's going to need him to kick back into gear.
That was definitely charging, but no call on that.
So now Spain leading with 2. Liu Wei. Still Liu Wei. Yao Ming. It's Yao Ming driving the basket. Now is 4 points lead here after Rudy's easy basket there.
Well, that was a great play.
China needs a basket. They really need a basket right now. 4 uncontested points here by the Spaniards. And that's a good dunk there by Yao Ming. Back to 2. And just 3 minutes left here of overtime. And Spain picks up the offensive rebound. The misses again, but they keep possession. China just not picking up anything on the rebounds, and Spain leading the Chinese in rebounding by quite a bit now. Pau Gasol against Yao Ming. Pau Gasol. And he beats Yao Ming there.
And Yao Ming is fouled out, I believe.
And is he very excited about that or not?
And that's it. That's all for Yao Ming.
So Spain now leading with 4, and Pau Gasol at the free throw line. Well, Spain now really taking control of this overtime. Pau Gasol again now against Wang. Pau Gasol. It's Pau Gasol again, and he takes the shot.
Spanish ball. Well, you can see the coaching staff and everybody's trying to keep the boys up in the game. They know that, you know, you pump in a couple 3-pointers and you go from a 5-point deficit to a 1-point lead. So anything could happen. But boy, I tell you, the energy that the Spanish team is playing with right now is going to make it very, very difficult for the Chinese squad to come back.
And not only that, if China should end up losing this match, would really hurt. This would really hurt to have such a lead going into the 4th quarter, and giving it away in this fashion would be very painful for the entire squad. And I think you're right, Don. They need Wang to pump in a couple of 3-pointers here to get the crowd up on the toes again. Yao only able to now cheer on from the bench.
You can see the look in the Chinese eyes. They're not, they just don't look like they think they can win right now.
Well, I think they're thinking about what they've given up instead of thinking about what they can gain. But let's see here if they can steal the ball.
2 minutes left. This guy right here, this Rubio, they need to thank him for his play on defense if Spain comes back and win this, because he has been the difference.
He has just been pestering the Chinese side, forcing them into errors. And there's an error from the Spanish side.
Back. Okay, now's when China needs to get. I don't know what in the world the coach is talking about here, but they need to get a 3-point play right here, at least something on the board.
Absolutely. Oh, another steal there. I mean, or maybe not. But Ricky Rubio is so fast, and in the last quarter, he's just harassed the Chinese side. Chen with the ball, driving the basket.
Boy, that wasn't that much of a foul.
So it's Chen now with the responsibility of taking these free throws.
If you remember, he missed a free throw during the game when he had a couple of them, and now he's missed this one.
So 1 for 2. China need to come up with something quick. It's a 4-point game now. And a big pump there from Pau Gasol, just slamming that one down, played up by Ricky Rubio. And this guy there again, Ricky Rubio, just making it very, very hard out there for the Chinese side. They don't really know how to deal with his feet. Chen. There you see the play from Ricky Rubio and the big dunk from Pau Gasol. 3-point attempt here.
I'm not sure what the call is here.
Well, I'm sure Yi will take it no matter what. It's 1 minute and 3 seconds left here. Ricky Rubio taking a rester.
Well, that's a shock. I certainly wouldn't have taken him off the court with 1 minute left.
Wang with a 3-point. He misses again, but it's still China's ball. Wang doesn't take it on, but here. Oh, and G just misses that dunk completely. And Pau Gasol with the easiest of dunks. And now Spain leading with 8 points, and we only have 40 seconds left.
China needs to go for about an 8-point play here.
Not even close there, so picked up by the Spanish. Chen, Wang, Chen again, and Wang taking another shot, and he just can't buy a basket now when he needs it the most. So time is running out.
That's something you normally don't see when you're that far ahead. You know, they would just dribble it out and the game would have been over. And that's it. So the Spanish outscore the Chinese team by 24 points in the fourth quarter and the overtime. A real disappointing, disheartening loss for